Today I will be teaching you how to completely delete Cortana from your Windows 10 machine. Since Windows will not let you just delete her files, we will have to boot into the Linux operating system, and delete Cortana that way. Before we continue, I want to let you know that I am not responsible for any damage you might do to your computer. You will be doing this out of your own free will. Once Cortana is removed, you will notice some drawbacks. So far I have noticed only 2 things that went haywire. But, be advised, there may be more. The first is that you have to click the Start button twice, to get the Start menu to pop up. The second is that your search ability, to search your files and folders, will no longer be available. There might also be other glitches that I did not find yet. Before we start, it is always a good idea to create a restore point. To do this you will have to click on the Start button. Click the cog icon. This will take you to the settings. In the settings search bar type in restore, and the option to create a restore point will pop up. Click on it. In the pop-up window, make sure your C drive is selected. Now click on the word create. Here, you can name your restore point. I would recommend choosing a name you'll remember. Once named, click create. Let the program run. Once done, click on the option to close it. Now click cancel. Now we will download a Linux ISO, install it on a flash drive, and boot from it. For this you will need a computer with internet access, and the flash drive itself. If you know how to boot into the Linux operating system, you can skip to this time, where we will continue with the removal of Cortana. Using the PC that has internet access, you are going to go to this website to download a program called Unit Booting. From here you will click on the Windows button, and download the exe. Next, go to this website. Click on the 64-bit option. Click on the first option that you see. In my case it will be the 18.04.2 LTS. Scroll down, and click on the option that ends with an ISO. With all the programs downloaded, you are going to plug in an empty USB flash drive. Make sure it's empty, cause all your data will be deleted. Then launch the Unit Booting program. In the pop-up click Yes. From within, Unit Booting, click on the option that says Disk Image. On the other side, you will see 3 dots. Click on them, and locate that ISO that you have downloaded. Make sure that the drive option has the correct letter of the flash drive you wish to install Linux on. This will delete the whole flash drive. Click OK. If you get any other warning just click OK. Get to the desktop of your computer. From the desktop, plug in the flash drive that has the Linux install on it. Now, click on the Start button, and look for the cog icon. If you don't see it, then type in the word settings, and this should pop up. Click on the settings option. In the window that pops up, scroll all the way down, and click on Update and Security. On the side options, you'll see Recovery. Click on it. Now click on the Restart Now option. That will bring you to a screen with a blue background. Click on the option Use Device. In the list that pops up look for either EFI or UEFI, USB hard drive. Or you might just see the name of your USB flash drive. And click on it. This should get you to boot into the flash drive. From this menu, you can either wait 10 seconds, or just click on Default. And after a little while, you'll be greeted with this screen. Look for this folder icon on the top left hand, and click on it. In the window that pops up, under Devices, look for your operating system's partition. You'll know you found the right drive when you click on it, and you see something like this. From here, click on the Windows folder, scroll all the way down until you see a folder named System Apps, and click on it. Here, look for a folder that's called Microsoft.Windows.Cortana. From here, you can either delete the whole folder, or plug in a USB flash drive, move the folder to the flash drive, then delete it from your hard drive. That way you can always restore it, if you need to. For this video I will just delete Cortana, altogether. Now you are going to close this window. Afterwards, scroll all the way to the bottom right hand side, and right-click the trash bin icon, and click Empty Trash. And click Empty Trash. Now scroll all the way up, to the right-hand corner, click on this icon, here. Click on Shutdown. When the computer shuts down, unplug the flash drive and turn on the PC to boot back into Windows. If you don't see the Use a Device option, or if your PC fails to boot from the flash drive, here are a few more methods that should solve our problem. For this method, You have to search the internet for the boot option key of your PC. If you own a Dell or a Lenovo, your boot key is F12. HP should be either F9 or F10 for desktops. Now turn the computer completely off. Once it shuts off, you are going to press the power button again to turn it back on. As soon as you press the power button, keep pressing the boot key over and over again. Do not stop pressing it until you see a screen that looks a little like this. From here you will choose your flash drive. If that does not work, then boot back to the main screen of your desktop. Plug in your flash drive, click Start. Go back to Settings, go back to Update and Security, go back to Recovery, click on Restart. In this menu click on Troubleshoot, and on Advanced Options, and then click on UEFI Firmware Settings. Once in the BIOS menu, be very careful with what you do, cause you might permanently brick your computer. Since every BIOS menu is different, your BIOS might not look like mine. From within your BIOS, look for Secure Boot and turn it off. And look for your boot options or boot sequence and move your flash drive to a higher priority than your hard drive. Save the settings and reboot.